Hi everyone, today we are diving into barriers to learning or challenges to learning and how we can overcome them using Universal Design for Learning or UDL. UDL is all about designing flexible learning experiences that anticipates and remove obstacles, making education accessible or equitable for every student. And first, what are these barriers? These barriers can be structural, like rigid curricula that do not account for diverse needs or environment, such as noisy classrooms that overwhelm students with sensory sensitivities. When I talk about sensory sensitivities, in this I mean unusual or extreme reaction to certain sensory stimuli. For example, in this case, I can say light, I can say sound, I can say touch, or even smell. The second challenge can be inaccessible materials. For example, heavy resources that exclude visually impaired learners. What do I mean by visually impaired learners? These are individuals with difficulties in seeing who cannot see at all and may use alternative methods to learn or navigate their environment. These challenges often ignore human variability or how we can process information, stay motivated, or even express our ideas. But here is the good news. UDL helps us to overcome all this by focusing on three core principles. Let's break it down. The first one, we can talk about multiple means of representation, offering various informations in various formats, for example, in audio format, in video format, or text to minimize barriers in how content is delivered. Secondly, we have multiple means of expression and actions, and we can do this by letting students demonstrate learning through writing, speaking, or even creating models, but by not limiting students in one aspect, but then we expose them to various aspects of learning. The third last one, we have multiple means of engagement, how we can engage students in various activities in class and outside classroom. This I mean tapping into interests and choices of students, like project-based options to keep every student motivated. Now let's talk about structures. Building flexible environment by using modular lesson plans where learners can choose their paths or areas based on their strengths and weaknesses. For facilitation techniques, we can foster cooperative learning through an acceptable classroom culture and assigning explicit roles in classroom work or group work. For example, here you can let one student summarize, or one student can make research based on the aspect of learning, then the other student summarizes the whole topic or the whole. And here we can use tools like checklist to support participation for each student. And this aligns with UDL, removing social and collaborative barriers. In summary, identify barriers in your goals, in your method and materials. Then you apply UDL to apply options that empower all learners. And apply this in your next lesson, and trust me, your learners will appreciate you. And then, what barriers or challenges have you faced? Please share it in the comment section. And thanks for watching. May God bless you all.